to another video from the AutoWonderz. In today's video, we have with us the 2018 Elite i20.
Watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me. Drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be.
Let's take a closer look at the exteriors of the i20 and see what's changed from the previous generation. Looking at the front, it gets a new redesigned bumper with premium cascade grille design with curves on both ends to make it look more sporty. It gets the same lamps as the 2017 model with projector and daytime running LEDs. It also gets a turning lamp function. It gets these new fog lamps which are smaller than the ones before. It also gets a small air intake next to the fog lamps which helps guide airflow across the front wheels to reduce wind turbulence, which makes the car more aerodynamically efficient at high speeds. So there have been no changes done to the side of the i20. The only difference is the alloy wheels. The 2018 model gets these new two-tone diamond cut alloy wheels which might remind you of the Alfa Romeo 4C. However, personally I preferred the alloy wheels which Hyundai was offering on its previous generation. Let's move to the rear where a lot of changes have been done. So for starters, let's get these new lights which look more advanced, and also gets a new bumper with this black garnish. It gets this matte black garnish which personally I preferred the old one. Now the number plate has moved from the bumper to the boot lid. The i20 comes with two different engine options, one petrol and one diesel. The one we have today for test is the diesel motor. It's a 1.4 litre V2 CRDI engine. It produces 89 brake horsepower at 4000 RPM and 220 Newton meters of torque at 1500 to 2250 RPM. So the Elite i20 comes with a welcome feature with which the door mirrors automatically open as soon as you approach the car, and then you can unlock the car by pressing the button. The same can be done to lock the car. Lock the car and the mirrors fold automatically. Let's take a look at the rear seat of the i20. So you get a decent amount of knee room, and the seat in front is adjusted as per my height. For reference, my height is 5'10", and it's pretty comfortable for me in the back seat as well. It also gets rear AC vents, and the door pockets are enough to store a 1 litre bottle. The 2018 model of the i20 also gets a center armrest, which is a first in the segment with two bottle holders. Now it's time to jump into the driver's seats and take a look at the front interiors more carefully. So Elite i20 comes with the button starts off feature, which you just need to depress the clutch and press this button for it to start. So Hyundai has not really changed the interior of the i20. It gets the same black and beige interior with a 7-inch touchscreen music system. However, the touchscreen music system is now IPS display, so more visibility even during the daytime. Moving here, it gets a new multimedia display which shows you distance to empty as well as your average fuel economy and some other stats regarding the car's performance. And it can be controlled using the buttons on the steering wheel. Pressing this button opens up the settings menu. Over here you can change various things about the car with regard to door lock unlock, lights, convenience, service intervals, other features, and also the preferred language. The AC vents get this new silver finish to it, which looks much better now. Let's talk about the music system in more detail. So it's a 7-inch IPS display touchscreen music system, which comes with Android Auto as well as Apple CarPlay and the other basic stuff from the other music systems like radio, Bluetooth, auxiliary and USB. It also comes with navigation. However, the current car does not have a memory card loaded with maps, so we cannot show you that. Moving down, it comes with the exact same single zone climate control which the previous i20 had. Moving down, you have this little pocket over here to keep slips and small bills. Moving here, you get a 12-volt charging socket over here, an auxiliary port here, a USB port here and another charging USB port here. So this port only charges your phone and this USB port can be used for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It gets a similar gear knob as before, an exact same 2 bottle holders over here, the exact same handbrake. The handrest is adjustable, you can move front and back. When you open it, there's only space for small little knickknacks. You cannot keep something really big over here. The i20 now comes with this different sort of upholstery. It gives it a very premium look. You can easily keep a 1-liter bottle in the door pockets for the passenger as well as the driver. I've already kept a 1-liter bottle here and you can see it fits in pretty comfortably. There's also space over here for small little knickknacks you want to keep. All these buttons here are the same as before. Hyundai doesn't seem to have done a lot of changes to the interiors of the car. Only the driver's side mirror is fully automatic and rest are not automatic. You also get all your system controls on the steering wheel. This to answer and to decline calls, your volume button, your channel shift or song change button, mute, and to change the different modes available on the system of the i20. So let's talk about a few positives and negatives about the Elite i20. First, let's start with the positives. So the positives of the i20 are interior quality. It's got an absolutely premium interior. The beige and the black gives it a very nice look. Next, guidance lines. When you're reversing it in tight parking spots, this actually gives you a lot of help. You get guidance lines which guide you if your car will actually fit into that space or not. Third, it gets a cooled glove box. Especially during the heat that you have in Delhi, you can actually keep a bottle of water in the cool glove box and it will be cold once you want to drink it. The NVH levels. The NVH levels on this car are extremely low. You can hardly hear any road noise. There are only two things that you hear. The roar of the engine, because this being a diesel, and there's very less wind noise that's coming from the driver's side door. That's all on the noise that you get from the outside. Next, the music system. So you get a 6-speed music system which is extremely good to hear. It gives you good levels of bass and treble. You actually enjoy the music system with friends, with family and even on long drives. It's a perfect music system for all occasions. It also gets rear AC vents and an armrest, which is a segment first. None of its competition, that is mainly the Baleno, nor the Volkswagen Polo, get a central armrest or rear AC vents. Done with the positives, let's talk about the few negatives also about the car. A few negatives about the car is, I personally did not like the rear look which Hyundai have given to the 2018 variant. The bumper makes the car look very small and the number plate on the bumper would have looked better than the one on the boot. The engine. Not talking about the diesel variant which we are testing right now, I'm talking about the petrol variant when it comes to negative about the vehicle. The petrol variant of the car is not very punchy, it's an average car to drive. You don't have a lot of fun driving that engine, it's just an everyday car that you want to drive, then it's fine. But if you want to have fun sometimes, then I don't think you should go for the petrol variant of the i20. It still does not get auto dimming mirrors, nor does it get mirror on the wind visors. The steering wheel of the car is extremely, I'll say, clumsy, because you see, it's not direct at all. You don't feel confident while driving the i20 because of the steering wheel. It's not got a very confident built-in steering, I'd say. The last, the alloys. I'd prefer the old diamond cut alloy wheels that Hyundai was offering with the previous i20. The new diamond cut two-tone alloy wheels do not impress me. They could maybe change the alloy wheels if they're listening to what I'm saying, but a lot of customer feedback also, the alloy wheels are not doing too good to the i20. I'd say there are more positives than negatives to the i20. It's a perfect car for a family. If you want a family car, this is the car to go for. But if you want something fun to drive, you might want to look into the other competition, and the diesel engine is a winner hands down compared to any competition or anything. The diesel engine that you get in the i20 is better than the one you get in the Baleno. If we compare the refinement, quality and features of the i20 with its competition, we can clearly see that the i20 is a level or two above its rivals. The NVH levels, the infotainment system, the superb engine together makes it a better package and worth buying. Let us know what you think about the 2018 Elite i20 in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and show us some love by hitting the like button. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Watching it end again and again.